since all that, I actually just have taken a back seat, and I've stopped paying attention because it's all a distraction. I'll let it sort itself out, but I'm 100% down to go into this because, I mean, it messes me up that Whitsitt would be a sellout, but at this point, like, I do not trust anything from that final experiment. Like,
I don't know if you guys saw, I did start a little, I don't want, can't really say too much about it, or I don't want to right now. But I started a Ko-fi goal as we have a pretty serious issue that I have to take care of, that I have to come up with a pretty large sum of funds for very quickly. So yeah, I started a goal. It's a pretty serious personal situation that I am not going to fully disclose at the moment. But yeah, anyone that wants to help with that's greatly appreciated. And if you know me or something, you can reach out to me privately, and I can tell you more about what's going on.
Analysis. Whitsitt's goal as
that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know what? The point of this is just to make you believe that he doesn't have any money. That means he doesn't have any contract with anybody, with no CIA, with nobody. And
if you know me personally, you can reach out. Get the fuck
This is how these people think. That they think we're suckers. He has money. He has plenty of money. Doesn't need money, but he just wants you to believe that he's not part of something. Because if he doesn't have any money, of course he's not part of anything, any conspiracy. If not, he wouldn't need money, right? So that's the fucking point. This is the people. These people. I think we fucking stupid.
I mean, maybe Whitsitt, like, you know, he's still, you know, he knows the world's flat. He's not going to change from that.
Yeah, he's not flipping.
No. However, it's like, well, okay, so if they did go to freaking Antarctica and they did fake going there or something, then, you know, we'll find out in here somewhere there are some issues that have been brought to the table, and, you know, it's kind of weird, but, like, you know, what Vika and Gene and them showed me last time I was on their channel was really interesting. I didn't know this about Whitsitt. I didn't know he had like a $500,000 RV and that he showed people a tour of it. And then he's asking for $10,000.
Maybe it's the due installment of the RV. Maybe it's that.
Why not go ask Duffy? He needs 10 grand. Duffy can write him a $10,000 check right now. I bet you.
Yeah, but then it will link him to Duffy, and he's not linked, you know, to Duffy. He's not.
I'm not. You know, I don't know what Duffy does with his money, but I'm just saying, 10 grand.
No, I'm saying
nothing. He just spent how much on a trip to Antarctica to prove the flat Earth is wrong?
It's not his money. It's probably not his money. It's probably CIA money or some shit.
I'm curious. Do any of y'all know? Is this recently when he did this? Started this?
It's got to be brand new.
Yeah,
it's gotta be brand new.
What I'm saying, the reason I'm not saying much on this panel right now is because if I find out this is real, if this is new, I call bull fucking shit, because twice now he said he lost his Bitcoin. He was doing this and that. Like twice he was asking for, saying he lost 7,000 grand, and everybody was trying to rally together to get his money so he could move to fucking Florida. Check this shit out. Check this out. When he was dead fucking broke. Hold on, whoa. I was feeling for the guy when he was going to move from, it was either North Carolina or Tennessee to Florida, and it's going straight by where I live. And I told the dude, I said, look, man, if you need the U-Haul money or something like that, I said, look, bro, I'll give you the fucking money right now. And while he was in the middle of his whatever he was going through, bro, and I haven't told anybody this because it's personal, but you know, I was about to give the dude $1,000 just straight up, and I, you know, whatever, and he was like, "No, man, that's too much money, bro. I can't ask you for that." I was like, "Look, man, just stop. I don't want to send you money order nothing. Just stop by where I live on your way down to Florida, and I'll give you the money, right?" And he turned me down, right? How the fuck are you going to say you just lost all this money? You can't move. You got to be out of your house in like a week. Your whatever family issues, and you don't need the money from somebody that is going to hand it to you. That didn't make sense to me.
He might not want to borrow it or something. You know,
he's already been twice asking everybody for money. So if this is new, that's fucking crazy, man.
We have to understand we have to analyze the lie, analyze his attack. Like, how come he lies about this? So I believe they're trying to recruit whatever they can, you know, out of, you know, our community, the weakest people. He's trying to, you know, to bring sympathy on him in order to, you know, to recruit more people. So that means these people are like desperate for popularity. They want to hold their position into the flat earth community because they need this for the next move. So it's so important for them not to lose that. And you're going to see all these traders, they're going to just gravitate around us all the time. And they're going to try to act nice, like nothing happened. But never
All he
forget
needs
what
to
happened.
get is
Never forget.
all he needs to get is like $125 from 80 people. That's 10 grand.
Yeah,
So
but
if he was charging $250 to have a half an hour dinner with him 6 months ago,
He could get that with selling coffee mugs. Like, just sell people stuff, dude. Just sell people
you know,
get a job.
Wixit logo on a
Get-
T-shirt, and there's your money, Austin. What are you doing? man?
For sure, that would be a bit more honest than just like give me this money or join my club where you're gonna get the same bullshit but with more softened up bullshit. That's what you're gonna get. What are you getting in those VIP clubs? Yeah. What are you getting or dinner with me and what the fuck, right?
Yeah, but
there are
yeah,
many content creators who are selling their merchandise. Is the one of the way that they support themselves. That is kind of legit. But crypto and all this dinner shit and just always after every freaking month, one huge amount of money for nothing. What the fuck these guys have really done for the community?
So
Fucking
that's the point. The point is that, again, don't be fooled by what he's asking, because it doesn't make sense. His point is not to get $10,000 from anybody, but from the people that will feel bad for him from the Flat Earth community, to target these people. They're trying to, take more and more people and try to get sympathy, and that's the whole point. It's not about money. It's not about like $10,000. It's about this, just making themselves like poor guys that need help, and please help me. I'm not linked to nothing. I have not be paid for by anybody. I have no money, and
Okay, what's he doing asking for 10,000? Well, it's so he can give people the illusion that he didn't take money from Will Duffy and that he didn't sign some weird contract to, help mask this fucking thing that they're doing. And yeah, if they really did this in a studio, it'd be nice to know.
Yeah.
But we've all been on the sidelines of this shit, but like, dude,
like we're gonna find the truth.
we're gonna find out if y'all faked it or not. And Vika, he's just ruthless. He's like, here it is, you guys. He's like, he's so fucking funny. He's like, all right, here it is. Yeah.
Just to give it to anybody who's listening and confused, I think to keep it simple, it's like, just imagine this guy actually has a bunch of money that he got from the contract of this weird Antarctica stunt, in which, it's debatable about what happened there, but like we really think they faked something about it. And then what happens is he might have all this money already, but then he's going online and putting up an ad advertising that he wants. He could use 10,000 as a matter of help. But that thing in itself might be like a double head fake, like Kobe Bryant 3-pointer, because it's to give people the illusion that he didn't take a shit ton of money from Will Duffy.
Yep.
And that's why in his heart he wasn't able to take money directly from RD, because he doesn't actually need it. It's just a chess move.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and he knows that RG is one day or the other is gonna blow it up. If he fucks around with his money, he knows that. He knows also where to take from and where to not. Right? Yeah. I only freaking remember Austin freaking asking for money. That's what every time I see, he's freaking asking for money. This is what before going to Antarctica, I need this. In the last moment, I need that.
Yeah, cameras.
When there was Chile, stuff, right? I need money for this. When he come back, I need more money for the cloud, for the terabyte of shit. And now again, I need money. What the fuck?
He's just ruthless. He's like, here it is, you guys. He's like, he's so fucking funny. He's like, all right, here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Vika.
Dude, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna play this one moment.
we shall soon see, is to grift $10,000 worth of free money for nothing off of his cultists. He won't say why he needs all of this free money for nothing, so as to avoid scrutiny from his most wise and most discerning critics. You are looking at a screenshot that True Christian made on the night of April 14th, 2025. This is a screenshot of what the Ko-fi page of Austin Whitsitt looked like at that point in time. As you can clearly see, Whitsitt is begging his cultists to give him $10,000 as free money for nothing. At the time when this screenshot was made, they had already given him 41% of that amount, which is $4,100 worth of free money for nothing.
But this is it. This is what it is all freaking about. 41%, maybe now it's 60%, right? Half of that money, maybe some of his friends put so that the rest of the people put. This could be a fucking business trip also. They have taken a good amount and good, like, screwed the people for really good with nothing. Only bullshit.
Freaking, they go to Antarctica, quote unquote. I'm just being skeptical. And they decide that their eyes are a great substitute for all of our eyes.
I think we have the license to make fun of these people.
So what? So let me give you a little catch up here.
Yeah.
First, there's lines, and then they blurred out the lines.
Oh my god.
So I got to find the spot where it's really. And then later in this video, Vika shows. So that's the final result of what you would see right now. But the original of this footage turns out to have creases in the sky, but we can see where they edited out and used a little Photoshop to hide the creases, and that's what he was just looking at.
There's a line in the sky, and fortunately, you can zoom in.
There's the line
on this footage from the 360 camera.
Yeah,
There's obviously 360 of some kind of screen
Right there.
projected
Wow.
for it. Come all the way across
on the 360
to a right
camera.
angle. It cuts all the way down
And
to the
then
ground.
cuts all the way down.
There it is.
Okay, you see it?
Yep.
Right over here, right where my mouse is.
That's
You just pull it.
fucking
Pull right down.
insane.
And
Oh
you
my
can see it. It's
god.
like a mirror
Dude, and
projecting
then
across from one to the
you
other.
have the one
It's
going
so
up
obvious
to the
now
left.
that I've zoomed.
Like right here, like
Yep.
there. That's in the 360-degree camera of where they claim to have gone to Antarctica, and we're supposed to believe that this is some effect of a 360-degree camera. And I'm saying, well, maybe this would show up on my bedroom wall. Do anybody want to let me, poor little me, borrow a 360-degree camera so we can scientifically test this?
Yeah, that shit.
Like whatever. And so no, they like something's off there. Like they may have gone, like maybe they flew into a fucking Amazon studio, and let's just benefit of the doubt say that these guys don't know shit about where they're even at. But $70 million a day to a fucking space agency to protect their investment, dude, they could easily take 1 week's worth of money and then put it towards the craziest shit ever. Like
Dude.
either they're inside of something like a fucking box studio with a fake sun in it, or they just are faking it in a fucking Amazon studio, or I don't fucking know.
Dude,
but this
I
is,
think Whitsitt will crack eventually.
well, I don't know. I suspect that, like, I mean, I suspect he shouldn't have gone on that plane. That's what I'm gonna say. I think even with the $500,000 fucking RV and all that shit, like, and then suddenly you're pretending to need 10,000, but you're not really accepting money. You're just trying to do that as like a show kind of thing. It's like you might have just taken a bunch of money from Will Duffy, maybe.
Like, there's nothing wrong with selling things and get rich if you can, I don't know. But dude, like, just selling people thin air. What? I think Sam's right here. It's like this thing might be a big old chess move. Like,
That's what it is.
what if he feels bad because he already has like a couple $100,000 that was handed to him in a freaking bag?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's probably not even him. It's probably, if that was all scripted and he's part of it, all that, let's say that's the scenario, then he had no choice but to do that. They told him, here's your next move, and here's your next 3 moves. I'll call you Tuesday for your next 4 moves. Don't say anything until I tell you. He knows. He's not, none of this is organic at this point, then, to me.
there might be some weird deal, and there might be also like, you ever see a Batman comic? I mean, who knows what the fuck they planted in his ear? Who knows what kind of threats they made?
Yeah.
Because these people are Batman villains, dude. Like, they're lying to
Absolutely.
people about where they live, and then we find evidence in the thing. So
Yeah,
here
it's
in
just
this,
crazy.
you see
So,
this, and
Here we
then
go. I haven't done like this.
we've seen that, and then you go later on, and we find they smudge it out. Anybody can go on Vika Drasiv's channel and see where they smudge it out, and then later we find
And you can
even
see it all the way goes up and takes a left turn.
so.
You can see it?
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong spot earlier. But then watch what Vika shares
Yeah.
right here. This is some crazy shit. So
In
they
3
edit
hours.
it out, and then people would say, "Well, you can't edit your video after you put it to YouTube, right?"
Yeah.
You would think you can't, right?
Well,
You see the line?
Watch
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You see the line all the way.
Fucking-
Guys, it's been literally blurred out in
blurred
3
it out.
hours. See the clouds, how it turns.
They found Vika and his friends finding out about the crease, and then
Yeah,
they go
and
into
they
the video,
fucking edit it.
blur out the crease, and then watch what Vika shows right after this. This is fucking crazy.
Everything is almost like a reflection because that's where is the corner of the turn is. Right there next to this. This is not faking or anything. All right. This is from Witz's page, screenshotted from the video, and it's there. There is where many shit is happening, right? And it's been taken out. So if Kevin's made this up, why is that anomaly there? Because
Here
it's
today,
been
Teachers Tech.
blurred
Hope you're having a
out.
great
Because it's been blurred out.
Watch this.
Now tell me again, who's faking it? Are we who are questioning faking it?
Well, the autopsy of the crime, what you just did.
Is it possible? Is it possible to manipulate video once it's uploaded? Is it possible or no, guys? Tell me.
Nothing is possible.
Eh?
Everything is possible, I believe.
So I'll play this.
day to day. Today, I want to show you how you can edit uploaded YouTube videos without losing views on them and having to delete them and re-upload them again.
Way.
There you go.
Right. Here it is.
You might be wondering, why would you need to edit your video that you've uploaded to YouTube? Now, let me give you an example of a couple reasons why. Let's say you have a video you've uploaded, it's getting good views on it, and you've just noticed a mistake.
Or let's just say you notice a mistake and you need to maintain this fucking like super chat wizard fucking bullshit artist influencer vibe you've got.
Oh yeah, and then have the audacity to, right, disappear for a long time and just make the guest appearance, but every appearance it's about like, I need this, I need that.
For which he is begging. In True Christian's opinion, all of this is very fishy indeed. True Christian doesn't know exactly what Witsit is up to, but in True Christian's opinion, Witsit certainly does not deserve any free money for nothing, not even 1 penny. Moreover, we should take note that usually, when someone is being secretive, that is because they are up to no good. Witsit is asking for $10,000 worth of free money for nothing.
So that's True Christian's take on the situation. And my opinion, like not long ago, was a fund set up to give him $10,000. And then, he posts videos showing, his lifestyle, RV, beautiful home by the lake. I mean, you gotta have money, that stuff costs like what, $1 million? A lot of people are struggling right now. And, you sell your stuff. Some people are selling.
I love how this video cuts into an RV tour with like $500,000 vehicles.
Yeah, look what they're wearing. How much more black and white do you want to wear?
No way. I didn't know about this. Well, if you do you see, rewind this, Vika, freaking see the RV is like That thing's got to cost $500,000.
Oh yeah, RV, yeah, it costs a lot.
And let's just say you're taken apart in maintaining the insistence of an ancient crime, which is fleecing the entire population of the world. And yeah, maybe you're doing that. And maybe you want to knock it back a little bit and go and edit your video a little bit. And then, but you don't want to lose the views, and you want to gaslight whoever found the error in your fucking video that you're claiming. You fucking Witsit and freaking Jaren went to Antarctica or didn't, I don't know. But their eyes, that's 4 eyeballs.
Maybe you need to take 10 grams for the gas.
Cost at least $500,000.
Yeah.
They,
Yes, of
they
course.
definitely should have picked other clothes because there's a lot of black and white in those clothes, guys.
Maybe he needs the 10 grams for the gas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or maybe he
Get
have
up
to
on
pay the
vacation.
rent. Maybe you have to pay the rent of the RV.
A fucking parking ticket.
Pay for the campground space that they're going to go to.
They're tricky though. They are smartest and stuff, but they're getting worse and worse. So
Witsit and freaking Jaren
Karenism.
went to Antarctica or didn't, I don't know. But their eyes, that's 4 eyeballs in 2 people who represent however many flat earthers there are in the world who are not allowed to go to Antarctica. And they're just going to look at it for us. And look what's up with fucking, Karenism. Freaking like the worst channel ever has no friends on, and now you get to have no friends because you decided to be that cucklord who wants to go back and be like, actually guys, it is a globe. Like who the fuck pays you, man? Like, we know it's not. Like, also, like, no one's listening to this shit. Like, this, I'm not even insecure about the final experiment. Like, put out whatever you got, man. I've got my traps set about Netflix. We're fine. Go ahead. Put out your special, because here's what you can do from, here's an easy instruction from a big tech person on how you can edit your video after you post it and make it seem like it's the same video.
Have a video you've uploaded, it's getting good views on it, and you've just noticed a mistake, maybe at the beginning or the end, or maybe even in the middle. You'd like to get rid of that, and you don't want to have to re-upload the video, because if you do that, it gives it a whole new URL and all your views are gone. And you want to keep those views or maybe comments that you have, you just want to remove something. So this is where you could be using the YouTube video editor built right into YouTube. The other reason, maybe you want to blur a face that you've noticed there's a face in there that you didn't want to be seen. You can add a blur effect to it.
Or you want to blur
blur
out the
some
fucking
lines.
studio lines that we found. What the fuck?
Or maybe you want to add some music. These are all things that you can do in the YouTube editor after you've uploaded your video. So I'm going to be
Here we go.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Blur and smudging is what you can do once you have uploaded the video, right? Maybe some people are having hard time to watch that in the small screen. Watch it on your computer on a full screen. You can see it literally really clean. It's been smudged out, the same thing.
And then on top of the freaking 10,000 thing, I obviously, before this RV showed up, I didn't know this dude had all this. I had no idea.
I didn't know too. I didn't know either.
So I mean, I like, look, man. Personally, if that guy was just okay, you got really rich doing all this, I'd be like, dude, cool, man. But like, awesome, sell your coffee mugs, whatever. But like, to beg for 10,000 when you could easily sell your $500,000 ass freaking RV.
So that's the thing. When you see his lifestyle, it's a millionaire's lifestyle. If you have like a few hundreds of thousands of dollars worth with the RV there, RV, I don't know what you call it, and if you have like a nice house and everything, that means it's in the millions. And anyways, for such a move, what he's done, like to to turn onto the Flat Earth community, this is something you pay like 10 million, 20 million in bitcoins or what the fuck ever. It's not something you're not going to give like $200,000 for a guy for doing this. To do this,
No, you know what?
it's like in a million.
Dude, they
And it's
might
nothing.
You're
have
paying in Bitcoin.
They might have had leverage on him,
Yeah.
Working, perhaps it's not working. So that's perhaps maybe that's what you get, when you sign a contract with Duffy. Oh yeah, this is the guy who actually gave him $230. They gave this money to Witsit to have the telemetry data. All he got right now is a trust me, bro. No data from the supposed 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
As far as anyone knows, Witsit has no job and never does any work for his money. Rather, he only leeches free money for nothing off of his cultists, which is something that we are seeing 100% proof for right now.
Yeah, obviously took a break, long break, and thought about coming back a couple times. Thought about never coming back, to be honest.
What did he say there? What did he say? That he didn't want to come back, or he wouldn't
He
have
was
come
maybe gonna
back?
never come back. Like he's trying to create an illusion of artificial scarcity of himself to his super chat viewers.
Exactly.
I wish he was able to somehow dig himself out of the hole he's dug himself into, but like it is true. Like these people are not to be trusted. Like,
So I was trying to decide what I wanted to do going forward, and if I wanted to keep streaming and etc. And I did decide that I want to keep streaming, so we're back.
Dude, that's insane.
Insane. Before and after, you see? Yeah, and well, we already know what, we don't need to read what AI has to say about it, but anyways, there's Vika's video about that.
Wow.
And that's astonishing, isn't it? Like that's, dude, like, yeah, no, so we found that in the 360 degree footage, and so that kind of throws out the whole trust we have for whatever the fuck they're saying. Like now it's either you went inside of fucking some control box that's really large in Antarctica with like, you know, Star Wars level fucking TV screens around you, or you didn't go to Antarctica and you're in a fucking studio, or your studio is in Antarctica and you guys are dumb as like, what am I supposed, you know, whatever we're supposed to assume, you know, we can start by being like, benefit of the doubt, let's start there. But it's like now we got like, you know, Karenism going on YouTube, keeping and taming people with his like, well, you know, I know we're recording a 5-hour thing, but it's like, yeah, look at what we're responding to. He's got like a 5-hour thing coming up every day. He's doing his Karenism channel as a job, and he's taking it like, hey guys, buy Bitcoin. Like, he's a fucking loser. Like,
dude,
whatever.
The most controlled obvious, like,
like,